Welcome to the Wrestle Story, where we discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after NXT and AEW, and every Friday after SmackDown, as well as after every pay-per-view.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody.
What's up?
How's it going?
Today, it's Wednesday, obviously.
NXT and AEW.
I thought tonight's shows were decent.
I thought they were very good.
I do too.
I felt that, there were some storylines created. They had some shocking moments.
Agreed.
How you doing, James?
Awesome. NXT Tegan and Dakota. Yeah, I want to talk about that. We're gonna get into that. But overall, that NXT ending, wow. Yeah, me too. My face the whole time after what happened, I was like,
hello, Justin.
yeah, hi,
While
Justin.
she's making faces, I will say hello.
I was like,
I was expecting
whoa.
more, and you just made faces.
Sorry.
Good job.
it was nuts.
I have some thoughts on that when we start to talk about NXT and the way the show ended. But yes, I was shocked.
Me too. So we're gonna start with AEW, like we generally do, and then we'll talk about NXT after.
Yes.
So to start AEW off, we started with the Lucha Bros versus Private Party for the tag team tournament. This is the semifinals. The winner goes on to the finals.
Yes.
Obviously, that's generally how
That's the way it works.
I knew Finn was turning heel.
Semifinals to finals. Is he heel? That is the question. And that are my thoughts. And I will talk about that in a minute.
So, Lucha Bros win. I don't like it.
I would like to have seen Private Party win, but I'm cool with the Lucha Bros winning.
I don't like it. Over the course of the last several months, with AEW pushing who they've been pushing, the two tag teams that have been pushed are Lucha Bros and Young Bucks. And I don't want to see that anymore. So,
Pittsburgh.
I don't like that the Lucha Bros won. I understand why they did it because they set up a storyline with SCU earlier in the tournament.
How you doing, Export?
But
did you watch any of NXT?
But I just don't like that the Lucha Bros went through.
I'm cool with it. So it's the beginning of the AEW. I'm cool with them. If they win the titles, I'm cool with it. I think that you need to put it on a name, and I think that I'd be cool with it.
Finn, heel turn.
Hello, Zandel and John L. Did I haven't watched NXT yet. Export, if you don't want spoilers, plug your ears. I mean, we're not to that yet, but I'm going to talk about what Zandel just said. Did he turn heel? Because I have some thoughts on that when we get to it.
So we after the Lucha Bros thing, we then get the second trying. LOL. We then get the second.
I haven't watched AEW, and yes, he did. Was AEW better? I thought they were both solid shows tonight.
I agree.
I felt that both shows were good. Of course, when we're trying to watch it and we're trying to watch two shows at once,
it's difficult.
It's difficult sometimes, but I thought that both shows were really good tonight. And, anybody that watched either one, I don't think that you could have a lot of complaints about either one of them.
Yeah, I think the ending of AEW kind of made me favor NXT more. Just the way they ended it, for that reason, I would say I liked NXT better this week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, they were both solid. I felt that both of them were really, really good. And because the big segment for AEW was kind of in the middle. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if AEW had ended with that story, what happened in the middle, which we're getting ready to talk about here in just a minute, then we'd be going, wow, both shows had, these outstanding endings.
Yeah.
And so I think that, I think it's just a matter of where they put
The
what
segments
happened. Yeah,
in
the
order.
segments, where they put them.
That ending for AEW actually makes sense.
I think it's cool the way they ended that.
I don't know. I didn't love it. I thought compared to NXT, it was kind of a letdown.
Well, I think what they're doing is kind of setting up your either setting up a Moxley and Pac match down the road, or they're setting her up to get beat. I think, James. I think they're gonna push Jamie Hayter a little bit.
We'll talk about it. We'll get there. So, yeah. I don't know. It was just the ending that kind of threw me.
Yeah.
But after the Lucha Bros, What's Her Faces match, we got
What's Her Faces?
Yeah, Private Party.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whoever they are.
We got SCU versus Dark Order. I didn't want Dark Order going through, so I'm glad that SCU won.
Yeah, I didn't want Dark Order going through.
I think SCU is going to win the titles.
I'd be cool with that, too.
I'd be fine with it. I just don't love the fact that Lucha Bros are making it, to the finals. They didn't even, let,
Well, and the thing is, I wonder if the way they were going to do it didn't change when Luchasaurus got hurt.
Because I think they were a total shoo-in to win.
Well, I think that they were pushing that, and I wonder if that didn't change when he was hurt. SCU is definitely winning the tag belts. Lucha Bros did not. Yeah, they don't need the titles, but I wonder if they won't put it on them just to start off with the first tag team champions for AEW.
Mm-hmm. I won't like it.
Is AEW getting a mid-card title soon? I haven't seen anything.
I don't know. As far as I know, they just have their men's,
I think they're still trying to get some of their, just trying to get their main titles out there, and I'm guessing that they'll probably push something down the road. Once we get, all of these titles, the big titles.
Gee, didn't see you guys there. How's it going tonight?
How's it going, Life John?
It's going good. The thought both shows were pretty good.
Yes.
Very good. Pretty good is an understatement.
Yeah.
Very good. Hopefully soon, because AEW kind of needs it.
Yeah, I think they do. I think it would help out.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you need to push it just big time just yet with the tag titles starting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had Tony Storm and 2K20 demolish Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title.
Hello, Jordan.
That's hilarious. So SCU gets the win. I did not love the placement of those two matches.
I would agree, James. That could be the main event for next week.
I didn't like the placement of the Lucha Bros and Private Party and then the SCU and Dark Order matches. I didn't like that they were one right after the other. Because they're both tag tournament matches. And I didn't like the fact that it was overshadowing the other win, so to speak.
Yes, Life of John. Go tell all your friends so then we can get pushed over 100. Or to 100.
Or 200?
To 100.
Or to 100?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying there.
200. To 100.
100.
To 100.
Jeez.
Yes.
100. No,
some people wanted Lucha Bros versus Private Party in the main event.
See, I don't think it needed to be the main event, but
again,
I think that it. I am fine with that one opening the show, but then the SCU versus Dark Order, I felt like it needed to be moved out one or two matches. Maybe instead of having the Best Friends and Young Bucks match where they had it after the Cody segment, switch that with the SCU Dark Order match and put that one on second, and then put the SCU Dark Order match after the Cody promo thing. I think that could have been better, just to space it out a bit. Or just switch something.
I think they would have been overshadowed if they would have went after the Cody, the whole Cody segment.
I don't know. Even if they just switched the Joey Janela and Kenny Omega in the SCU Dark Order match, just flip-flop those two, I would have liked it better. I didn't like the fact...
I was fine with where it was. It was
maybe I'm being nitpicky, but I just didn't like the fact that they were one right on top of the other.
You're being pretty nitpicky.
I felt like it overshadowed the one match.
Well, I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, since they're both going to the title, I think it was...
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
John,
didn't like the placement. That's the one thing I'm trying to say.
It was really good, I thought. I felt that it was really good. Both shows I felt were good. I'm going to tell everyone about Maven Trans that would help get to all 100.
Thanks.
Yes, and WWE sticking with the crossover, I think is awesome. I think they need to do it. It's been something I've said for a long time. And
You're being being pretty nitpicky. Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like the placement of them. I felt like it overshadowed the one.
Yeah.
To have the other match right on top of it.
I don't know. Like I said.
Okay, whatever.
I think it's a good spot.
Okay. So then after that, we got Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega. This is a rematch from a dark match from about a week or two ago. Kenny Omega won.
Good match.
I thought it was a good match. I love Joey Janela. I wish he was on TV more.
Yeah.
Then we had the Cody has an announcement segment. Did Cody ever get this announcement out? Whatever announcement it was, there was probably no announcement. It's probably just to do the segment.
Well, the whole segment was good. I don't know. The way they did this was, yes, but I think, Janela and Omega worked really well together.
I agree.
So I think it looked really good. Both of them are good in the ring anyway, so I think that it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Great match. The dark match was crazy. Solid Monster said the way AEW started tonight reminded him of WCW Nitro start. Yeah, I mean, I could see it where you could think that. I don't know if that's positive or negative. Depends on how you look at it. But I thought it was a good show. I thought. Overall, I thought the way they did everything looked good. It was a good show. Jericho was the best part about the segment. He made it ticket be over.
In a good way, though.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, in a good way. Yeah, I would say, it was good. Definitely good the way they did it.
Jericho was the best part about the segment. He made a ticket be over. Yeah, he did.
It was funny, too.
Earlier.
The way he did it was funny. I loved it.
Earlier in the show, Jericho had come out, during the SCU match and sat in the crowd. They had tickets, and they were like, oh, we're paying customers. We're here to go. After that, hey, Scott, what's up? Finn Balor's heel turn is the best heel turn in over 5 years. Up.
Is it a heel?
Is it a heel turn? That's what he said. There you go.
Is it a heel turn?
Yeah, he's got questions.
Yes.
And thoughts. So you'll have to, what's happening with our stuff?
Yeah. I don't know. I hope we're still there.
Me
Are we
too.
still around? Are we still there, everybody?
Because we're having internet problems.
Yeah.
Or something. Oh, come on.
Says we're offline.
Don't be stupid.
Seriously. Can you guys still hear us?
What?
Stream resumed.
I think.
We're back up.
Are we good? Are we up? Nope, we're down again. Are we up?
How you doing, observing stuff?
Are we up? Are we down? Are we left? Are we right? Are we going in a circle?
Are we there?
Yes.
Can you guys see us?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Now our stuff says we're good.
Now you're
okay. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know what happened there, James. Internet.
I have no
It's
idea.
great.
We had internet people here earlier, and they kind of...
Cool.
You're okay. It's glitchy.
Hopefully it gets fixed here.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We're dropping frames again.
Great.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me do some tests here.
I don't either, but we just went back up.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Good. So anyways, what did you say about Finn's heel turn? He's going to talk about it. He hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
He just said, is it a heel turn?
Yeah, is it a heel turn? Is it a legitimate heel turn?
You just have to stick around and find out. Sorry, I'm going to do the bait switch.
That's it. It's WWE 2K's 20's fault.
I can both see and hear you guys. The visuals are a bit glitchy, but I can hear you guys just fine. Yeah, we're having some video output issues.
Seems to be well, maybe not.
Maybe not. But it went red again, so I don't know. We'll see. It's glitchy again like WWE 2K20. 2K20. Yeah, I've seen the 2K20. I've seen, okay, great. Now we're offline. But Okay, maybe we're not.
I think we're back.
I'm just going to keep talking until anybody says otherwise. He attacked the biggest babyface in NXT. That Goldie beatdown looked real for a moment. It's all 2K20's fault. And we don't even have 2K20 yet.
It could be the Fiend.
Maybe it's the Fiend. Who knows? But I've seen the videos for 2K20. The video, it's been, on the internet all over the place with Ronda and the disappearing stuff and the ropes. I've seen it all.
I'm so happy I didn't buy WD Loom's laugh. We'll see. We'll give kind of our opinion on it when we get it.
Did you see the glitch with Becky's face looking like someone burned it off? I did see that.
Yeah.
I think some of the stuff is not great, but I think
Showing we got a good connection. So.
Well, we're back up now, but I think some of the stuff looks terrible, and some of it looks decent. So I think we're just gonna have to, when we get the game, is it supposed to be coming in the mail tomorrow?
Yeah, it should be here tomorrow.
Like when we get it and take a look at it, we'll kind of give our full thoughts. Why in the world Allie hasn't been featured in a while? This is why I don't watch AEW. And you guys might want your money back. TBH, you'd be better off staying with 2K19. We're going to see.
I think they'll probably, put some
hope.
patches out, hopefully, and fix it.
Hopefully.
But we'll see.
When you got #fixed 2K20 trending, you know your game is screwed.
Looks like a good idea gone wrong. Yeah, I can see it.
Some of this stuff
from what I've seen,
not good.
Did people expect too much?
Maybe.
I know that, they really pushed it and there was a lot of talk about it.
It's the deluxe edition, that's the problem.
Did everybody, push, too much? And, really...
Did everybody think it was going to be a lot more than...
That it is?
What it could have been?
Yeah.
Possibly. That could be a lot of it. But, I don't know. I haven't seen a...
When we get it and we take a look at it, we'll see what we think and we'll give you our opinion on it. And in fact, we'll do a show on it. So, we'll let you know what we think. Finn Balor passed his future when he was a heel, as part of a faction in JPW, cough, cough, Bullet Club. Undisputed Era now, they're a 5-man faction. Are they? I got thoughts. I got the standard, haven't had any problems. Plus, I heard the day one patch was already in game, and the game is still unstable. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we're gonna get it. We're supposed to have it tomorrow, and we'll see what happens with it. Well, they said they would listen to the fans with the TK, but we got
Vince McMahon. We got Vince McMahon.
That is funny.
That's hilarious. So, anyways, back to AEW. What people are playing right now is the day one patch. Fun. So Cody comes out. He says he has an announcement. Jericho's in the crowd from earlier in the show, and they start blowing air horns. Okay. And, Cody's like, Jericho, come on, dude. I get it, you're a paying customer, but unlike the other company that we came from, there's no wall here, and I can just step on through, and I can go and whip you up and down. Well, then Jericho's like, no, you won't. Too much of a coward. You're not going to do it. And Cody then gets back in the ring. Jericho goes on to say, nah, I don't recommend you do it. There are 4 of us, and there's only 1 of you. After that, Dustin's music hit. After that, MJF came out to help. And after that, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, showed up. People went nuts for that.
Yes, they did.
And
they were chanting DDP.
It was great. And then after that, they all went after the Inner Circle.
Yeah, I can't wait people to overreact for that either. Did Jericho hit the Judas effect on anybody?
Don't think so.
No.
So then after that happened, the Inner Circle got into the booth or whatever they call it. What is that called? The booth for people, the booth.
Yeah, the VIP section.
The VIP section, the booth. Yeah. And they shut the door and locked it. MJF hands Cody his scarf. He wraps it around his hand and he punches the door in.
Punches
the glass out of the door. And he then unlocks it and gets in there, and they pull him out, and they attack him all over the arena. And Jericho 100% got over the fact that he was a paying fan with a ticket, and that, like, he shouldn't have been attacked.
And the way Jericho did it is he's, like, holding the ticket. I got a ticket.
I got a ticket. And then I love MJF. He was like, Jericho, midlife crisis? What is your problem? Midlife crisis, Chris?
This feud is building up nicely. Definitely, this feud is building up nicely. How you doing, Parvez? DDP is in his 60s. He's still wrestling full matches. He didn't actually wrestle, but he kind of got into the tussle with him.
No, but we didn't even really
he
see him.
didn't really do too much. We're doing good, Parvez. How you doing?
We didn't even really, like, see him do anything.
No,
I don't even remember
but I mean, he went up with him and stuff.
Anybody.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of like stuff happening. Cool, Parvez.
So after that segment, we got Best Friends versus Young Bucks. I thought this was another really good match. Orange Cassidy is at ringside, and before the match gets started, he comes in and he does his whole thing.
Janela, we have some thoughts on it. I don't think. I mean, he's heel, but he's not heel, if that makes sense.
We'll talk about it. So then, Orange Cassidy gets super kicked in the face by both Young Bucks. I thought this was hilarious. And then Young Bucks get the win after Orange Cassidy tries to get involved.
Yeah, we just got done talking about Jericho. We're talking about AEW's show tonight.
Then they get on the mic after they win, and they accept Santana and Ortiz's challenge for Full Gear.
Yes.
So, that match is made.
I thought this this Young Bucks and Best Friends match was a good match.
I do too.
Very entertaining.
I love Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, and I thought, they added that element to it, which I thought, I hate Orange Cassidy, but I like...
The most hard-hitting strikes from Cassidy.
He drives me nuts just because... But, I thought it added to it.
It's the best.
And it made it somewhat interesting.
I love it. He's the best.
And,
he's literally the best.
Well, he's got people talking about him with, like, the stuff he does, so...
Yeah, because he's like this.
Yes, and everybody wanted to see you do that.
Again, because it's just as good as Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, almost.
I could be Orange... Maybe I am Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, who knows?
I could be.
Yeah,
you never know.
You think. But yeah, this match is good. I like the way they accepted the match at the end. Dude, you're like gonna poke me and like hit me in the eye or something. Two women's matches, just disgusting.
Yeah, but it's no different than what WWE does.
The thing.
Hey, James, let's look at it this way. WWE didn't have any women on Raw this week.
And I don't think you have enough women in this WWE has the same issue that there's just not enough women.
They don't have enough women signed right now.
Yeah.
AEW. I think that's part of the problem.
He might not be everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, I don't think he is. I mean,
he's great. He should be.
Like I said, I thought it was kind of cool what they did with it tonight.
Generally, you'd be like,
I'm not a huge fan
him.
of Orange Cassidy right now. Maybe he'll grow on me, but we'll see.
So then after that, we got a Britt Baker Britsburg video because they were in Pittsburgh, and so they showed that, and then we got Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker, and of course Britt got the win. She was in her hometown, of course she won.
I liked how Dominic Dijakovic just decided to take a nap after the triple threat match was over.
That was quite funny. So of course Britt won. I think this was a good match. I didn't have any issues with it.
No, it was okay.
I think it's one of Britt's better matches.
Yeah, I would say so. Right as of right now, yeah, I would say that was at least that was probably the best match I've seen her in so far.
Well, most of the women were in Australian tour, so that's why they weren't or not. Yeah. Yeah. And the other issue with that, I kind of talked about this on Monday, was like they also didn't help the cause by booking your top women's star for an ESPN event the exact same time as Raw.
Yeah.
So that did not help at all.
Most of the women are in Australia, true, so that's why they weren't on Raw. Yeah.
No, that's what I just answered.
Yeah, no. Oh, sorry, man. Just watched the Cody Rhodes segment. DDP is in his 60s, still wrestling, mind-blowing. Cody broke that glass too easily. I don't know that he's... You know what? DDP looks good, like he's really in really good shape. So, I mean,
It doesn't shock me.
Even though he's 60...
It doesn't shock me that he's still, like...
He's in better shape than the guy from the New Order, or the Dark Order, or whatever. The Dark Order.
And he's, like, younger.
Yeah. Well, I assume he's younger. I haven't seen him yet. I don't know who he is.
I see your point. At least they had women's matches. What got into Brandy? We'll get to that in just a second. Britt Baker is okay on a scale. She's like a strong 6.5 out of 10. I would agree with that. Britt Baker is improving for sure. Yes. I like the
NXT and AEW. Yeah, both were excellent tonight.
So then after the Hayter and Baker match, we get Jamie Hayter backstage, and Brandy attacks her. I don't know. I mean, I think it's like cool, fine. They're gonna put Brandy in another feud. I don't know what they're going to do with this one. I don't know a lot about Jamie Hayter. I don't know a lot about what she's done.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about her either.
So I don't know if there's
But I'm guessing
any,
they're going to push her, just based on what we saw tonight. I mean, I would say they're going to give her a little bit of a push.
Probably, and they're probably gonna continue this feud with Brandy, which will get her.
Brandy are going to be in a feud.
Which will put her out there, and it'll be good.
I'm guessing Brandy, I don't know for sure, but was upset because she didn't beat Britt Baker. Just guessing.
Maybe they're going to do a Brandy and Britt feud then.
I don't think they're building up Rio and Brandy.
I agree. If they build up to Rio versus Brandy, it's like no.
Just based on what we saw tonight, I would say that they're building up Brandy either for Jamie Hayter kind of a build up, or a Britt Baker and Brandy.
Which I think Britt Baker versus Brandy is just as bad as Rio versus Brandy. Because Britt is one of their top stars that they're trying to push over to potentially be champion.
So I agree. Soon. I agree. DDP is in way better shape than most 60-year-olds. DDP is probably in better shape than a lot of 40-year-olds. I missed you guys on Monday after Raw went off the air. It was a dark match with Wyatt versus Seth and a cage match, and Seth escaped for the win. Well, it's a good thing they're doing all this, on dark matches.
It doesn't
matter. Why are they doing?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to the storylines. It's just for the live crowd that's there. That's the only purpose for it. It doesn't add on to anything.
Okay, but in today's day and age, that's just dumb doing it that way.
I understand that, and I get it, but the only reason they do it at this point is for the fans that are there live, so they can watch.
Their dark matches should be the wrestlers that don't wrestle.
I agree, but if you're going to do a main event for something, then you probably want to put some of your big superstars who are over right now that are, in current storylines.
That didn't really make
out
sense,
there.
What I said. The wrestlers that don't wrestle.
The
guys don't make it on
EC3.
Yeah.
People like EC3. That's who we always go back to. EC3 gets treated like garbage. But I don't know. I think for the live crowd, at least, they need to put something out there with their huge superstars. And I think that, I almost think that people need to not make as big of a deal out of the dark matches.
Yeah.
Because they don't really mean anything.
Well, no, but I think it's stupid.
But,
like I said,
see, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people, on Twitter, they're like, oh, Seth beat him, in a steel cage match, and this just hurts the Fiend even more, and blah, 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 blah. No, it really doesn't. It's just really there for the people that are the live crowd, and it doesn't really matter one way or another. It's not hurting the Fiend, and it's not really giving him anything.
But it is hurting all of it, because the storyline, you got people that will spread it, and it's going to hurt the storyline.
No, but it has nothing to do with storyline. It's just a match. And so I think people just need to stop, overreacting about the dark matches.
I don't know. It's just... I think it hurts it. It is dumb. Let's see here. Ken Shamrock is in good shape when I went to BFG. But guys got a 6-pack at 50-something years old. Impressive. I hope I still have a 4-pack when I'm 50.
It is dumb to do it that way, but it's fun for the fans, and I enjoy it when I go to the shows. Sadly, I can't go to Raw on Monday when it comes to my city because I have to work.
Yeah, I mean,
sucks,
I don't
man.
know. It's just, I think it makes it tough. If you're trying to tell a storyline, it makes it tough to do.
EC3 is the WWE equivalent to AEW MJF.
Yeah, except for MJF gets on TV and EC3 doesn't. The Fiend is losing. The Fiend is on a losing streak.
I don't know,
man. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Maven ran about dark matches. Yeah, because, like, I don't understand why people complain about them so much. Like, I get it. I understand why people do, but it's like, why? Why bother? Like, there's no reason to, like, get mad about it. Like, they're going to continue doing the dark matches because they're going to continue doing the live crowds, and you can't just end the show with whatever stupid rinky-dink match they have, like, who even knows, Ricochet versus this guy in your main event for, like, the TV.
Well, the Fiend died.
It's, like, fine for TV, but not for, like...
frames again. Yeah, it's what EC3 said, at least Tom Brady plays. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense with what they're doing. Why they're doing it that way, I don't know.
I don't either.
I take the dark matches for what they are, meaningless entertainment.
Exactly. That's all they are.
I would too, but
they're just there for the people to enjoy them that are at the live crowd.
The one issue you have is...
I understand that people get on Twitter and they talk about it.
That's right. So then you kill the Fiend.
No, I get that and I understand that, but does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? It's not part of any storyline or anything. 99.9% of the times it has nothing to do with that. Yes, it's just a match that they have continued from something. Like the Seth and Fiend storyline that they have right now for going into the Saudi show.
Well, I don't know. I don't like it.
Because what are you supposed to do? Have the Fiend beat Seth every time?
I don't know why they have 700 matches.
Because that's what they do at live shows.
Doesn't
Dark
make any sense
matches
to
and
me.
pre-show matches are meaningless. They are. They're just there for the people that are there.
Okay, well. If I was there, I'd be going, this sucks because now you've killed the Fiend for me. Okay. They have a unique reversal for the last shot in 2K20, the one where the person ducks. We'll have to check it out. We'll get it. Those dark matches do make the Fiend look bad. I agree with both of you. My best friend just got diagnosed with leukemia today. Oh, sorry to hear that, Janela.
I don't know. I just don't.
Are we still there? Can everybody see us? Are we glitchy? Messed up? I'm doing some tests here.
Oh, good grief. The Fiend can't beat Seth in a dark match for the championship. Obviously not. So they have to have Seth win.
Yep.
I understand why they do it. Because people want to watch the Fiend wrestle.
Yes.
And if you put him against, like, people who are jokes, of course he's going to win.
Yeah, our upload speeds right now are messed up. I'm going to have to call the internet people again tomorrow and let them know that it messed
they
up.
were just here.
Yeah.
Like, legit. Like, a couple hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Stupid internet.
3 hours ago they were here.
It's so stupid. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they let Kyrie and Asuka talk. You can understand them. You can only...
Cool, as long as we can hear
Can't
everything.
understand them.
Main event time.
We
are getting there, Export. We're on our way here.
So, main event. Moxley versus Pac. I thought this was kind of a letdown.
I thought it was good the way they did it.
I thought it was, like, fine, but, like, compared to NXT, I thought this was a letdown. Because they didn't have either guy win.
Well, I mean, compared to what NXT did at the end of their show, like I said, you would have to put... I think you would have to put the middle, the Rhodes, the Cody Rhodes thing at the end to match up with what they did on...
I would agree.
I mean,
I think just based upon the way they booked the show, I just didn't like the ending. That's just me, personally. Sorry.
So, yeah, I mean, so it's I think it's good we don't understand them. Yeah,
I'll talk about that.
Yeah. I think it's cool what they're doing with them.
I agree. I'll go more in depth in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Moxley Pac, there was no winner. It
with TV time limit.
I thought it was stupid.
But I thought it was cool.
I thought it was stupid.
I didn't. It's old school stuff. It
yeah,
happens.
I mean,
TV time limit.
I get it, but I just think it was kind of stupid the way they ended it. They were like, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TV time match is over. I'm like, come on. Really?
Aleister Black would be good for dark matches. He needs a feud so bad. Black is one of my favorites right now. Yeah, I agree. He needs to have a feud. And they need to get him into something. Hopefully they do soon.
Another man should lose, so the ending made sense. It's not like it's the best ending or anything, but it's a better option. I agree. I just didn't think it was, like, great. It's better than doing a count-out or a DQ. Yeah.
I agree. I'm like I said, I'm cool with the way they ended that. I didn't have an issue with it.
Yeah. I just didn't like it as much, so that's why NXT won. But anyways, that was AEW. I think it was like a pretty good show. There were only slight things that I would have like changed, but overall I thought it was good.
Yeah, overall, I mean it was solid. Again, both shows tonight were really good. Black against Samoa Joe would be cool. Yeah, definitely, and both of them would get TV time.
Excuse me, I'm tired. I've been up since early. Well, so have you, but I've been up since early.
I do it every day. So
I don't.
It's like nothing new to me.
I've just been waking up earlier for some reason.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So we have Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, now we're talking about NXT, guys.
Yes.
Just, let you know.
Yeah, Black versus Buddy Murphy would be a good one, too.
Black, the psychologist, versus Buddy, the mind therapist.
Yeah.
Jeez. So, yeah, we're doing NXT now. So, export, if you don't want to hear spoilers, might be your cue, buddy.
Plug your ears.
So we start off NXT with Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Honestly, I thought this was kind of long for the opening match. I get why they did it because they had other people get involved, but it was like a little long.
Isn't it funny how you complain about the women not getting TV time, and then they get TV time?
No,
and then
but like this was
they
like...
were on way too long.
I'm not saying they were on like way too long, but
Elijah, we are having some internet issues. I'm hoping that we're kind of dropping some frames here and stuff. And
I'm not saying...
I think we're back.
It was like terribly long, but I think it was like a little long compared to... for like an opening segment. Compared to, I guess, the AEW one. The AEW one was done way sooner than this one was.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what made me think it was kind of long.
I didn't have a problem with it, and it was okay.
I didn't either.
They also started this match a little later, too, than what they did on AEW.
So, Rhea gets a win after Aew attempts to get involved, but Candice then stops her.
Yeah. I thought this was a good match. I like the way they did it. I like... maybe you want them to have TV time or not.
I do want them to have TV time, but, like, sometimes if it's, like, two people that I just, like, I don't know, it was a good match, but it wasn't, like, a match that I would want to watch for 95 minutes. You know what I mean?
How you doing, Clark?
It was good, and I liked it, but, like, I just didn't like it that much.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I thought it was a solid match.
I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm saying it was good. It was good.
It was good, but it was too long, and the women were on the TV too long. They aren't on next week, so I should throw a fit about them not being on TV.
It was good. Now, this is two different things. This is NXT, and the other one is Raw, and I expect less with Raw.
Oh, got you.
Because Raw is stupid. But it was good. I liked the match, okay? I'm saying, if it was, like, two other people, or, like, Rhea... Sorry, I think I just spit on you. If it was, like, Rhea versus somebody else, having it be longer, I might have liked it better if it was against somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, if it was, like, Rhea versus Aew, and it was, like, a longer match. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I don't know. I just felt it was a little long for Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. If it was Rhea Ripley versus somebody else and it went a little longer, I would be okay with it.
Well, the thing is, Bianca Belair has been one that they've really pushed at NXT. So having Rhea Ripley face her is like one of those things I think they had to do.
I know, and I get
it. So I think, I'm like I said, I'm cool with it. Rhea versus Ripley is impressive. Definitely Elijah. Rhea versus Bianca was decent, though. 100%. I think it was a good match. I thought it was
I do too.
awesome.
I'm not saying it wasn't a good match.
It was good. Undertaker was an underrated hardcore champion. I would say he was only underrated because of his gimmick.
Everybody hashtag give divas a chance, Maven. I mean, good women wrestlers, but they were too long. No, I'm not. I'm saying it was a good match. But do you know what I mean? Where, like, if it was somebody you, like, super loved versus somebody else you super loved, you'd be like, oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
fight forever.
If we had a 2-hour Becky match, it would be awesome.
No
matter
not
who
what
she's
I'm
going
saying,
against.
Because sometimes Becky matches, depending on who it's against, aren't very good.
How you doing, Shane?
But, what's up, Shane? How's it going? No, I think if Rhea was against somebody else, like, I would have liked it better. I like Bianca Belair, but I don't like Bianca Belair like how I like Rhea.
Janela, I
That's
wasn't.
what I'm trying to say.
I was not sure they were going to let.
Great, we talking about Brock? No, we're not. We don't talk about him here.
I wasn't sure they were going to have Rhea win when Aew came out. I thought maybe
that's
they were setting
what I
up
thought is they were gonna do
an Aew and Rhea feud. That it was going to cost.
Also, what I thought
That Bianca or Aew was going to cost Rhea the match, and then of course, Candice came out. I'm guessing they're going to have a tag match down the road.
Probably somewhere, maybe, possibly not though.
Yeah. The NXT crowd loves everything NXT does, even if it's not that good. They do. I agree. So she's saying she wanted different or better women for a long match.
That's kind of what I'm saying, yes.
Yes.
If it was Rhea versus somebody else, I would have liked it better. Because if it was, you know what I mean? If it was, like, longer.
A 2-hour Becky match is what she's
That's not what I'm saying either. Jeez. Yes, Ripley is fire. I really like Rhea Ripley, like, a lot. And she has, like, a lot of potential to be big. And I think Bianca Belair has a lot of potential to be big, too. I just am not as into her as I am Rhea Ripley. So putting her in a match against her, and it was, like, long, it just made me kind of be like, oh, I didn't love it so much.
I'm not a huge Bianca Belair fan either.
See,
but
I
thought it was a good match. I thought the way they did it was good. I was cool with the link.
Match. I'm not saying it wasn't a good match.
Well, I'm glad you see what she's saying and observing stuff because she's totally confusing me. Let's go back here. When taking her right down to the ring with his hardcore and undisputed champion, he put the belt around his neck because someone can't have a title belt be around their midsection when driving a motorcycle. Yes. Ripley is fire. I like both of them. Good point, Zandel. I see what she's saying. Yeah, no, I don't.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Good thing observing stuff sees it.
Thanks for having my back.
The match that impressed me was Riddle versus Grimes, a.k.a. Trevor Lee. But did you see Riddle's shot at Goldberg with that jackhammer?
I don't care about Riddle, but we'll get to that. Does Bianca Belair come to the main roster with her husband?
No,
I've said that, but I don't think not right
happening.
now.
Belair's close, just not as finished as Rhea. Yeah, definitely. I think that again, I haven't been impressed with Belair, but I was more impressed with what happened tonight. I don't know much about those people to have a bias, and I missed this match anyway. Good match. Go back and watch it if you get a chance. It's a good match.
It was a good match, yes.
Unless
I liked it too.
WWE knows what Matt is doing and is using it to their advantage. Nice.
Again, I don't like Matt, so we'll talk about that later.
I think they should use it to their advantage. I think it's cool. Let's see. Rhea's the GOAT. Definitely James. Even better than Becky. She's not ready for the main roster. No, I don't think Bianca's ready for the main roster. Did you think that WWE had too many titles during the invasion angle? I think they have too many titles now. Maven, give Matt his props. He had a good match.
Maven, don't start with the hate on Riddle. I will hate on Riddle? How long I want to.
Is Rhea ready for the main roster, though? I think she's pretty close. The thing I think she needs to do is, I think because there's not a lot of people that know her.
Sorry, what?
I think there's probably a lot of people that aren't like mainstream. I think she has the same issue that a lot of NXT wrestlers have. That and now that NXT is on USA, I think she'll get exposure now. But I think if she went up right now, I think people would be sitting on their hands going, okay.
Okay.
Did they do it with Ricochet? Did they do it with some of those guys that came up just a while back?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. And so I think that the one thing she needs is exposure here. Because coming from NXT UK, unless you watched NXT UK, it's one of those things that wasn't she wasn't known. And a lot of those guys coming from NXT UK really weren't known. They definitely have too many titles for sure. Yes. Original Bro, Maven's favorite. Yes. We all know Maven secretly loves the Original Bro. Look at this. Look at all the bro hammers are coming up. Uh-oh, she's pulling out the list, guys. Look out. Maven Riddle is better than half the main roster and would pull his ass easily. At least during the invasion angle, it made sense for them to have the WCW title, the US title, the Cruiserweight title, and the WCW tag titles. Yeah, I guess.
Why is everything in this book
yeah, what Shane said. He calls it the Bro Hammer. All right, so Rhea wins, of course. Then we have Pete Dunne interview with Tyler Bate. He basically says
Come on, can I find a clean piece of paper anywhere?
No! Quit trying to make a list.
No, I have to make a list.
Now you've, put your stuff on my keyboard.
Sorry, I apologize, but I have to make a list.
You don't need to make a list. You see, now Maven smirks when start talking about Riddle. Yes.
Man, I need a booklet. Oh!
Dude, you're going to have to write down everybody in chat, because everybody said it.
So be it.
Everybody in chat, you're on the list. Including me. So we all made the list, so we are special. Maven is mad because she knows we were right.
Whatever.
So then we have Pete Dunne. The Pete Dunne interview. He basically says he does not care for.
I need this pencil from over there.
Doesn't care about Killian Dane.
No, never mind.
What do you want?
Oh, never mind. I have a marker right here.
Maybe you should come prepared to make a list.
I thought I was prepared.
Grimes vs. Bate confirmed. That's going to be awesome. Yes, I think so too. Then we have a Ciampa video, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought it was kind of, was a pretty good promo. Yes, you just made the list, Life of John, with everybody else that's
You just made
here.
the top of the list.
See? Life of John didn't even do anything. He just, made the list.
The only person that's not making the list is observing stuff, because got my back.
But he,
all right, we just gotta scroll
that
this
comment.
up. I don't care.
I don't think Clark said anything to upset you. How long does it use stay heel? I think he stays heel for a long time. I think that this is. In fact, I would not be shocked if she doesn't do something with the Kabuki Warriors next week.
I have 2 people on the list thus far. If anybody else wants to make the list.
So we have the Ciampa video, which I thought was pretty cool. And then we have the Riddle versus Cameron Grimes match, which I thought this was a good match.
I thought it was decent.
You don't like either one of these guys, so...
No, I really don't. I don't like Cameron Grimes and his hat, and I don't like Matt Riddle and his attitude. So...
I want to see Buff Bagwell on AEW. Where is he? I think he's probably making some movies that he shouldn't be making.
So,
I'm always on the list.
Shane, you're not on the list now. You haven't said anything offensive. But if you do, you could make the
James
list.
is innocent, so...
I want to thank my family for supporting me as I get this I Just Made the List award.
Zandel wants to know who's on the list.
You and Life of John.
So, this...
Oh, and Mr. Glee.
Yeah. Shocking. Again, I thought this match was awesome. I love the way they ended it with the after the match was over with Grimes kind of pushing Bate, and then Bate knocking him out. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought Buff Bagwell was way older than 49. Nah, because he was pretty young when he started. So it seems like he should be older than 49. Do you think Pete, the other, will be ready for the main roster? Yes. I think that it's very close. It's just a matter of... I don't want him to go to the main roster just because I think he'll get ruined there. Life of John, we were on the list. Let's get a little bit of the bubbly. So these two, you know what?
No. My thoughts. I don't like either guy. Cameron Grimes could care less. Don't know what his character is. He has a stupid hat. And, yeah, I just don't like him. Second, I don't like Matt Riddle. If you have not seen why I don't like Matt Riddle, I advise you go back and watch the Friday show from last week. Because, well, I kind of explained why I don't like him. And I kind of still don't like him. And, I just don't like his attitude. And he's kind of a jerkwad. And I don't like him. That's just the way it is. They portray him on TV. Oh, Shane, were you there? Were you not there? So, I'll just kind of briefly explain why I don't like Matt Riddle. Well, he's a jerkface on Twitter. Okay. And then we get in the ring, and he's like this nice, like, bro, dude. And, yeah, well, like, he's just not. It's not the same thing, and I don't know if he's actually just a jerkwad, like, outside of work, or if he is, like, going to be a jerkwad on TV, or what the deal is.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
So, like, that's where I have
Shane,
an issue, because on TV, they portray him as this fun-loving guy with bro, and outside, he's saying this, that, and the other thing about all these different people looking like a jerk face. So that's where I have an issue with it, and it makes me think that he's just a jerk face. And so I don't like him anymore. And it seems like a lot of people don't like him either. More so like people that he like works with.
Yeah.
He just...
But it might be an angle too, so we'll see.
It could be, but it just to me seems like he's a jerk face, and I don't like him.
We'll see what happens.
Matt Riddle's on the list, too, for anybody who's wondering.
Yeah, our internet's going to choke again here.
And Brock Lesnar.
First, I didn't like Finn being on NXT, but now I do. I think he's the leader of a new Nexus group. I agree. I think so. Maven, you're a jerk face for hating on the bro.
Thanks.
Zendel. I want to see Tony versus Crying Out Loud. Yes, I don't
you
know
have
where she's
one
at.
dash by
I'm not
your
sure
name.
Where she's at. Where is she?
No. You have one dash by your name, Zendel. If
I don't
you
know
act out even more, you're going to get another dash. And when you have 3 dashes, you've been on the list 3 times. And it doesn't end well for people that get 3 dashes.
Nobody has a clue what she's talking about.
So you probably should stop defending Matt Riddle.
I've probably had 3 dashes, so don't worry about it.
No, you don't. You just have your name on the list.
Yeah, I've probably been on the list many times.
No, you haven't made the list yet. I mean, you have made the list, but not 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Only once.
Yeah, I agree. It's the again. The more I think about it, it might be the character. Go ahead and do it. I love Matt.
Well, then I think we might just have to ban you.
Let's see here. Let's go back here. I dig it though. Maybe act like a jerk on Twitter, then he'd be like, everything is cool on TV. He's an arrogant Kerry Von Erich, and I love it. Yes.
Or Kelly Von Erich.
Yeah. Matt Riddle is awesome. He's one of my faves. I used to hate him, then I liked him, and then I hated him now. So maybe he'll make me like him again. I think Maven murders people.
No, I liked him at first, and now I hate him. So.
I don't like Matt Riddle because he doesn't wear shoes. Yeah, I'm shallow like that. Yeah, because his feet might stink some, so I could see where you would not like him. It's kind of a hygiene issue.
That's hilarious. Learn 2 new insults: jerk wad and jerk face. And
learns all kinds of things.
He's also a Jerkosaurus Rex.
The bro don't need shoes.
Mic drop. There you go, people. That's your 3 new words for the day. Jerkwad, jerkface, Jerkosaurus Rex. Yes. Don't ask me how to spell it, because I don't know.
No. It doesn't make sense to wrestle with no shoes.
So, after the Matt Riddle and Cameron Grimes situation, Riddle wins. Grimes hits Bate, who's in the crowd, and then Bate knocks him out.
Maven's Eye says nice girl, but evil murderer. Definitely. Matt Riddle doesn't wear shoes just like Rusev used to do. Yep. That was so atrocious.
So, Dracosaurus Rex. Became better after he started wearing shoes. Observing stuff.
Maybe that's what Matt Riddle needs. He needs to wear shoes.
Maybe. I don't know how he doesn't step on sharp things.
He walks around them.
Okay, but how can you tell? Like, when I'm walking on carpet sometimes, there have been times that the carpet has poked me in the feet and it hurts. So I don't know how he walks around bare, like.
Because not everybody's a wimp like you.
But it's like pokey sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And it hurts.
No clue.
Whatever. Even when I'm wearing socks.
Yeah. So then we have the Forgotten Sons versus Breezango.
Who cares?
Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Who cares? Who cares? I don't care about,
for someone that says NXT was better, who cares?
It was better. But I don't like the Forgotten Sons.
Again, who do you like? You didn't like Matt Riddle. You don't like Cameron Grimes.
No,
you don't like the Forgotten Sons. That just took half of the show out.
I don't like them.
I mean,
I don't like the Forgotten Sons. I don't understand why people like them, and I don't like them.
But this show was better than
it was better
AEW.
Than AEW, just based upon the ending.
Swerve is money. I thought.
I agree. Swerve is money.
I think
it was like a good match, but I just didn't really care because the Forgotten Sons were in it, and I don't like them.
And I will say I like Breezango.
I like Breezango too, but I just don't like the Forgotten Sons, and that's what kind of made this a miss for me.
They got beat.
they did get beat, but that just kind of made it a miss was the fact that they were like on TV at all.
Let's get Jerkosaurus Rex trending and tag the creator, Maven.
Sure, let's do it.
Start throwing it out there on Twitter.
All right, guys, you have a job to do.
AEW was a good Raw. I thought it was a good show. I thought AEW was good,
Burn.
Shane. Thought it was really good.
I thought it was good too. It's just the ending that I didn't like.
I'm not sure if he's like criticizing if he's like what Raw is now, or like what Raw's been in the past,
or not very good.
But
it's getting
not sure
better.
where he's going with that.
I don't know if that's supposed to be like a diss or.
I was streaming 2K My Career on Twitter. If y'all want to check it out, give me y'all an idea of what the storylines are about. We'll do that. Do you guys cover the AEW dark match shows too? We haven't yet.
Nope, no diss. So it's like good then.
Got you. Okay, cool.
Got it.
So then I would say Shane. I would say good Raw. Yeah. NXT and AEW is what's best for business. Yes, I would say so right now. Do you guys, the dark shows we have not covered. Again, a lot of it has to do with time.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
She hasn't watched any of the
Please
AEW
don't kill me. I haven't watched any of them.
We have talked about doing it. We've talked about expanding.
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Maybe I should make the list too.
We've talked about adding NWA to it, which may happen. So we got some stuff that we're looking to do to change up and do some different things here.
I just made the list.
Not necessarily different things because we're still going to do all our stuff we're doing now. Just may add some stuff to it. To be honest, the Dark Show is kind of better than the actual show to me. Yeah, I haven't seen like a full episode, but I've seen like bits and pieces.
I haven't seen any.
I saw a little bit of the AEW Dark shows. Sometimes they kind of remind me of WWE Velocity, which is a good thing and bad thing. Yes, I agree with you. I don't like Matt Riddle either. Look, Janelle's on your side. So you don't make the list, Janelle. Good job.
Life of John's top 5 list tonight. Top 5 wrestlers of the last decade.
Early WWE Velocity 19. Before it got too bad. Yeah. So what are we up to? Oh, Killian Dane video.
Killian Dane video. Okay. Was there a point to this? Is it trying to get over the Pete Dunne thing? Is that what this was about?
Probably.
I didn't pay much attention to it because it was just kind of like a meaningless promo video, and we had like bigger, better things happening on AEW. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay.
That would be my thing here.
Top 5. Is that top 5 for this week?
No, top 5 for the last decade.
Life of John's top 5 list tonight. Top 5 wrestlers of the latest
latest decade.
2019. Kenny, Cole, Shane Strickland, Matt Riddle, Leo Rush.
I just made
he's
the
got
list
Matt Riddle
again,
up there pretty high.
Yeah, sure. You made the list.
Yes, to get him versus done over. Yeah, I would. That's what I would say. I just made the list again, Raven. That's funny. So then we have Angel Garza versus Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Gallagher. Say it right.
Sorry.
The G is kind of silent.
With Leo Rush on commentary. Again, I thought this was a solid match.
I did too. I like that they're pushing Angel Garza.
Yeah.
For like the cruiserweight title, I think he has like a lot of potential to be
I would agree.
Really good.
I mean, it's interesting, you know. I'm wondering. I think someone is getting pushed. I think out of this match because Leo Rush wouldn't be out there if it wasn't.
Well, he's the cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Is I think that someone out of this match is gonna get pushed to take him on.
Matt Riddle's number 2, Maven. What the heck, man? I just kind of skipped over Matt Riddle. I was like, Kenny, Adam Cole, Shane Strickland, Leo Rush. Wow, cool. Love the top 5. Who's number 2? Matt Riddle, you fools.
So you love 4 of the top 5.
I did. Well, actually, yeah, ish. No, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's a good top 5 list.
Yeah.
So who's Shane? You're gonna kill me. Life of John, you're gonna kill me. Who's Shane Strickland? I only know Shane McMahon and Shane, who's in the chat.
Finn was the highlight of the night. I thought it was solid what they did, but I thought AEW was pretty solid, especially with the Cody segment. I think the Cody segment kind of matched what happened with, although I was shocked with the Balor thing. So we have Angel Garza ends up getting the win. Again, I thought it was a solid match.
Oh man, we're cutting out again.
Yeah, we've been cutting out.
This is so dumb. Why is that?
It's our upload speeds are having issues.
Well, that is stupid.
Which is what they were here for.
Oh, that's dumb.
I think Finn, because I didn't see that happening.
Oh, okay, then I do know who it is.
I would say that was probably the shocking thing, was the Finn thing. It came out of nowhere. And we'll talk about it here in just a second. So then we have Team Kick versus
Shayna's Goonies.
Yeah.
That's what I've deemed their team name because they don't have a name, and I really don't want to have to write out Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. So, Shayna's Goonies. That's their tag team name. Everybody remember that.
Shayna's Goonies.
Goonies.
Shayna's Goonies.
Goonies.
Goonies. By the way, has anybody seen that movie?
What?
The Goonies.
I haven't. I've never seen it.
You've never seen The Goonies?
No.
Oh, you have to watch it. Goonies is a good movie. I've heard a rumor that Randy Orton might go to AEW. Clark, go back and watch our show from Monday, because we actually talked about that.
Yes. Duke looked better than
we did talk about it, Clark.
Not so much. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the last time that they, wrestled. Either of them. And I was like, 95 centuries ago? Hey, you guys! What, Shane? What?
No, it's a reference.
Oh.
To the Goonies.
Well, I've never seen it, so I want to know.
So now you have to watch it to figure out what he's talking about.
Okay, or maybe I just want to say, hey, Shane, what's up?
Team Kick versus Kabuki War is going to be good, and I love Asuka cutting promos in her native language.
Yeah,
I thought this
too.
whole thing was good. I like what they did with it. And then they just they cut them loose. Even though I had no clue what they were saying, I thought it was pretty cool what they did with the Kabuki Warriors.
I think it's smart.
I
think it's really smart.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to let them do it. My favorite Tegan and Dakota. Damn, I am in love with them too.
So, yeah, Team Kick and Shayna's Goonies. I don't know the last time that Shayna's buddies had wrestled, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, I was like, okay, great. This is going to be, excellent. And I'm glad Team Kick got the win. I'm really excited for next week to watch Asuka and Kairi take on Team Kick. I'm really excited to see Asuka and Kairi back on NXT. I'm just really excited for
I'm
the
hoping
whole
they
thing.
legitimately use the tag team champions to go across all brands.
Okay, well, my next question would be, are they going to take the belts off the Kabuki Warriors to have them do something with Becky or somebody in like a singles thing?
They might.
And put the belts on Team Kick.
They might. They're finally defending the women's tag team titles in NXT. Yes, it's about time. It's something they've talked about doing, was doing the cross thing, and finally they're going to do it.
See, that's it. I just don't know.
Although I think with the way they've got the Kabuki Warriors going right now, they might not do it. They might just stick with what they got.
Again, that's
what
what
if Team Kick wins? Then they are the champions. Life of John.
Obviously.
Well, I suppose if they get there's a disqualification or something like that, then Team Kick gets to travel around and defend across the various
Raw and SmackDown.
Raw and SmackDown, which might be pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm not opposed to Team Kick winning. I think it would be fun.
Yes, I hope so. That'd be cool.
So after that, we got told that next week we have the tag title match. Obviously, we are getting Tyler Bate versus Cameron Grimes and Io Shirai versus Candice. So
yeah.
After that, we got the main event, the North American Championship Triple Threat. Strong gets the win. I thought it was a really good match. All three guys, Dijakovic, Keith Lee, and who is the other guy? Roderick Strong, the champion.
How could you forget Roderick Strong?
I don't know. It just I'm tired and things are like
yes.
They're like in my head, but they're just not like
NXT,
coming out of my
UK,
mouth.
No love shown. Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing with it. It's like they've totally. I mean, we haven't watched the show.
Tower of Please Don't Die.
We haven't.
That would be the caption. This picture for that match.
I don't know what they're doing with NXT UK.
I don't know either.
Again, we haven't watched it in the last 3 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks?
Oh, this would have been the third
3
week.
weeks.
We need to start watching again just so we can give our opinions on it. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing with it. And I will have more time to watch it now with football being over. So
we can catch up on that on
Tuesdays. That's what I said. We'll maybe expanding some things here. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with UK. No clue. They seem to be moving a lot of them over to just regular NXT.
So,
for whatever reason.
Strong wins. I think I was just kind of like, oh. I was kind of sad just a little bit. Like, my heart broke just for a second. The tag belts are off Morgan and Andrews. Yeah, I did see that. They're on Gallus now. Yes. They are taking all the top UK stars and putting them on USA. Which I don't think is a bad thing, but I think they have to have stars built up at NXT UK that could take their spots.
Well,
that's the only
thing
issue.
It's kind of a weird thing because they didn't bring them over to NXT to try and get them focused on here in the States to try and get them pushed.
Did we not even notice that? The whole time? God.
So I don't understand why they're doing it now.
What the heck?
What the point is.
Oops. There was like a nickel taped to the microphone and it's been there the whole time and I didn't even notice.
So I don't, I don't know what the
How did that happen?
James, it's our upload speed right now that's killing us. We have plenty of speed, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's just not like working.
I have more than enough speed. But for whatever reason, our upload speed is like
being stupid.
Having issues. In fact, I've had a tech here like 4 different times to look at it.
Yes, how good.
We thought we had it fixed, and then the last couple days, we've had some issues with it. My son, like streams her brother, and so it's. I'm actually checking it right now because our download speed is like flying. It's our upload speed right now to upload everything is where our issue is.
So
sorry about the internet.
Yeah, we're gonna try and have it figured out before Friday.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna make some phone calls tomorrow.
Keith Lee is not human. The guy is amazing. He really is. Like Keith Lee, he does crazy things that dude his size you wouldn't think would be doing, but he's like, man, it's so good. But yeah, no, my heart broke just a little bit when Strong retained. I was like, I kind of wanted to see what it would have been like.
Yeah, I got a router motor combo.
Either of the other guys win the North American Championship. Just for something fun and different. But I understand why they kept.
Like I said, it's not it's not even a router because we got like, I have like, there's probably 3 TVs going right now, and our download speed is like flying. Yeah, we have more than 25 gigs.
Bask in his glory.
And
for he is limitless.
Like right now, I have download speed of 677 megabytes.
Yeah, and it's just not going out fast enough.
And it's our upload speed that's just not flying.
Pain in the butt. So,
and that's
anyways,
with like several TVs going.
Just hook up a router.
Just hook up a router to it. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I've done both ways. So yeah. So now we get to the North American.
Yeah, we already talked about this, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Roderick Strong retained, and then after that we got the fun stuff.
I've been trying to work on the internet.
The fun stuff. So we're standing there, Undisputed Era comes out, and I'm thinking, oh, something's got to happen. Where was Finn Balor? Finn Balor hasn't been out here at all. Where is he going to be, right?
Yeah.
And they said he was going to be there. And so I'm like, okay, so it has to be here. So Undisputed Era comes out. They're all, like, celebrating and stuff. And then Ciampa's music hits. Ciampa comes out, and he gets in the ring, and they're all like, go ahead, bro. You're going to get beat down because there's only one of you and 4 of us. After that, Gargano comes out, and DIY, is it back? Yes? Yes?
I don't know. Well,
kind of?
That might be.
Kind of?
That might be.
I love DIY. They're excellent. They're great. And,
anyone notice the guns? Yes. I did. I think the Bullet Club is coming back.
Oh. Yeah.
That was my thoughts. I've said this before. I've been saying it the last week or so, or last couple weeks, that Balor is back in NXT, and I think you're going to see the OC, and I think you're going to see AJ Styles go to NXT.
Okay.
Just a prediction. Why, Finn? Why?
So, after Gargano and Ciampa...
Because the Bullet Club is coming back. Just saying. Tama Tonga lives in Orlando. I think it's coming back, I'm telling you.
So then Gargano, obviously comes out. Ciampa and Gargano kind of have a face-to-face, and they are like, yeah, sure, we'll take you on. Then Balor's music hits, and he comes out, and they're all, like, ready to go and, like, fight. Like, they're all, like, lined up, ready to fight Undisputed Era, right? Till Finn kicks Johnny in the head. At this point, I was like...
I have a feeling that they're bringing it... it's just a feeling they're going to bring it back. It's no Punk at Survivor Series, but would be huge. I've seen where he is open to coming back.
Legit, that was my reaction.
Yes, legit.
I was just like, so
I love the kick.
Shook.
The kick was awesome. Like,
it was
up
like
over his head.
It was like... what is that, an insecure kick? The one
I don't know, but it was
behind.
cool.
It was something like that, but it was, like, really cool. Like, he had to, like, really jump behind him to, like, make it look like he hit Johnny in the head.
Yeah.
So that takes talent, bro. Talent I don't have. I know I probably have it, but maybe not. I probably couldn't do that.
Look, your face froze. Yeah, it was a Pele kick. It was cool.
Yeah. It's called, whatever. It's very similar to the insecure kick, that they do that in the AJ Styles. Whatever. That's what it reminded me of. You got it. So, like, I don't know, me no one.
If CM Punk comes back, the ratings will skyrocket. I don't. Well, they might skyrocket for a week because he's still got to have the storylines, James. I think as much as we want to sit here and say that one person could do something, I think you still have to have the storylines.
Where's Survivor Series again?
Chicago.
Somewhere around Illinois. It's in Illinois.
Yeah.
So Finn Balor, he kicks Johnny in the head, and then the Undisputed Era attacks, and I'm like,
he's Undisputed Era. I thought he was going to be a Disputed Era.
Well, I kind of did too for a second, and then I looked at it and was like,
give Punk creative freedom like Bray. I agree. I think they should. I think they should do that with a lot of wrestlers, though. And they don't.
I was just so shocked.
Yeah.
I totally wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't expecting Finn Balor to come out and kick him in the head. And be like, sorry, Johnny, screw you. So is he really going to go after Adam Cole? Is he still going after Adam Cole?
I think he's going to bring the Bullet Club in, and I think they're all going after all of them.
Well, wait a minute. They could do... He starts off by having a title match with, Adam Cole, just a singles, title match or whatever. And then during the match, that's when the Bullet Club shows up and shocks the world.
I think
after Undisputed Era tries to get involved, and then Bullet Club comes out.
It's coming.
And, gets a huge reaction.
Yeah, it's coming. Bullet Club is coming. I'm telling you that. I think they're coming. I think they're going to bring... They've kind of started to phase OC and AJ out on the main roster.
Well, they just started a feud with Street Profits and Kevin Owens, though. So is it going to be them?
I think
Or is it going to be somebody... They all responded on Twitter.
Kevin Owens, I think, takes over... or gets the U.S. title, and then I think that's where the whole thing, leads to OC coming to NXT. Just a guess. I'm not saying, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm saying it's gonna happen. So did Dijakovic leave, or did he just stay there the whole time? I don't know. Did he really get paid to lay down for a few minutes after the match? He was taking a nap. Ten two-ish. You can't find it, can you?
Hold
on. But yeah, I thought the way they ended this was cool. I love the Balor. What they did with Balor is kind of a shock.
He said, well. What does this mean? Could this be the glimpse into Finn Balor's future? Well. Okay, let's see.
10-2. Oh, 10-2 Washington. Yeah, I think they're going to win. In his defense, he earned that nap. Yes, he did. Yes. Sandel, we are sorry. Our upload speeds are like crap right now.
Oh, Luke Gallows put up the photo from before, right before Finn left.
Yeah.
With the three of them, he goes, "Here we go, ski." That's what Gallows
I think
said.
you're going to see the Bullet Club come back. I liked the ending overall when the big dude jumped out of the ring. I was like, wow. Yeah. No, it's okay. I can still hear you. Good. We're sorry about our internet issues. I'm going to make a phone call tomorrow.
Carl Anderson said...
I'm not very happy with this.
Carl Anderson, what took you so long, Prince?
And with all the new people that we had coming in tonight, it kind of irritating.
Here we go, ski. Yeah.
Yes, we just saw it. I think that the Bullet Club is coming back. And they will be used on NXT to fight Undisputed Era.
Wow!
Which I think would be cool. But that's the type of storylines they need. I mean, tonight, the NXT thing is what makes wrestling interesting.
It would be really smart.
What AEW did with Cody tonight and Jericho makes it interesting. And it's the one thing that the WWE is lacking. The True Bullet Club, not that fake stuff in NJPW. Yes. I agree.
This is cool.
Um,
Exclusive. After being brutalized by Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano is taken out of Full Sail in an ambulance with Candice LeRae by his side. Wow. Johnny's in a neck brace and everything.
Yes.
Candace was like, Johnny!
How you doing, Martin? We are having internet issues, so if we get cut out or anything like that, apparently our sound still sounds good, but our video is like cutting and choking, and I'm not very happy because I just had my internet people here today to look at this, and they are watching it, so maybe they can figure out what's going on. Wait, could they use the Bullet Club, or will it be called something else? I don't know. I would assume, because the way New Japan... I would say they'd probably be able to use the Bullet Club, but I don't know. I was hoping Goldie would beat someone with the crutch tonight.
Me too.
I thought he was going to.
I think it would have been cool.
Definitely
okay,
thought he was going to. It's not your guys'
fault. Well, thanks. For building stuff. Yeah, so that was pretty much NXT.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again,
it's really cool.
But like I said, both shows tonight I thought were awesome. Good shows. If you haven't seen them, I would say they're worth watching. Both of them.
Yes.
Of course, like every night, there's going to be something that you're going to watch and go, "Man, that sucked." But I think overall, you'd be pleased with both shows.
Finn Balor's stuff from Instagram. He put up 3 posts that were just white 4 hours ago, like right before the show started. And then I suppose during the show, he put up, or like right after, he's
got like 6 gray, 3 gray,
3 gray,
and 9
black.
Does anybody know what that means?
Fade to the dark side. They were white to begin with.
Okay, but is he fading to the dark side?
Yeah. White.
Well, why does
gray,
he do that?
Black.
Yeah.
Bullet Club colors.
So why is it 3 white, 3 gray, and then...
Bullet Club colors. Right?
So, okay.
White, gray, black.
Here's a thought.
I mean...
The Fiend attacked Balor. The Fiend has attacked Seth. And Seth has been kind of doing... Yes. Good when observing stuff. So the Fiend has attacked them, both Balor and Seth has been doing some like weird stuff and like, you know, stuff that they said is outside of his character at the time. I mean, even though, you know, he's been heel and stuff. So is it possible that this all could tie back into the Fiend and what they're doing?
I don't think so. I think if they're just doing this, I think it's the Bullet Club.
Okay, I agree it's the Bullet Club, but
like
you're going from, but based on
not
his...
even like anything else, it's just like Bullet Club. Like
based on what he posted, you're going from the light side to the dark side.
Yeah, he was like Mr. Good Guy, and now he's realized, hey, I need to be bad again. So he's gonna be the Bullet Club.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know else how to like explain it because I don't really think that it's like has anything to do with the Fiend.
That's what I'm saying, Martin. They both been attacked by the Fiend, and then there's a possibility that they're both going to turn heel.
Yeah.
I thought Seth was going to beat the new guy down out of frustration to show he's losing it. I think they're building to that. I think they're building up to that. I thought they started that. You know, everyone talked about how at Hell in a Cell, the way they did it. But if you watch it, the ref specifically says, this is not you, Seth. Don't do this. So they started to build it there.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, then Seth gets pulled down into a ring and comes back out and says, I escaped hell. So I think this whole thing has been building. I think he's going to turn heel. And I think it's just been a process that's been building since Hell in a Cell. And I don't think, you know, and maybe, you know, they didn't have this planned originally, but I think that they're slowly building Seth to turn heel.
Maybe the
Could
Fiend
be.
Is, maybe the Fiend is the leader?
It might be.
Is that kind of what you're saying?
Could be. Maybe he's going to, because he is one that, you know, everyone goes, oh, we want to see him across all promotions. And this gives him access to all across all brands.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just a thought. I like heel Seth more.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's and then with him bringing in Liv Morgan, I don't know. Could be interesting. Could be interesting how they tie in all the brands together, even though, they say they're not going to do the wild card thing. But they tie in all 3 brands with The Fiend. Did y'all see the panel of ESPN with Becky? I did not see it, but I had heard about it.
I didn't see it. I just saw, I saw like little clips. I didn't really watch through it because Raw was on, so I just kind of watched that. But I did like see a couple clips. But that was about it. When he burned down the Firefly Funhouse while Bray was in his nice guy mode, he seemed kind of evil, kind of heel because Bray is nice and the Fiend is evil.
Yeah, and I've been saying, well, after Hell in a Cell, I would have came back, after the way the crowd reacted to Seth, I would have came back Monday and just had him heel.
Yeah.
I would have just turned him heel that night. I would have said, you're going heel. You're going to turn on the fans right now.
I saw a post of Liv doing the Fiend thing, and she had a lap thing, and it was her face.
Yeah, she's turning. I mean, she's going to be,
Interesting.
she's going to be part of, I don't think there's any doubt she's going to be part of that group. But it's just a matter of, when they're going to pull the trigger and do it.
So.
Now I see why they took the belts off Alexa and Nikki, because the belts were going to NXT.
Maybe?
Possibly. Yeah, Seth might as well be heel. He was going to get booed regardless. May as well use it.
Yeah, live action.
And that's why I said the next night I would have, because since they did that, I would have immediately turned him heel that night. I would have said, you're going heel. You're going to go out and you're going to badmouth the crowd. You're going to talk about how you don't like them and you hate them.
Live action Firefly Funhouse. Yeah, like all the puppets coming to life.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. Seth's best work is when he's a heel. I agree.
Which makes sense. Think about the rabbit. The rabbit was, well, I like Seth. He's my hero.
Is obsessed.
So I think you may have the heel, non-heel Seth, because the rabbit, even though he kept coming back to the fun house, and the rabbit kept getting tore apart, but Seth kept coming back.
And Seth
has had his mind played with over and over again, but he keeps coming back to the regular Seth right now. So watch for when the rabbit like snaps and goes nuts. Watch for Seth to snap and go nuts.
True. Yeah. I think
I don't know if that's true or not. I just made that stuff up.
That makes a lot of sense.
Abby the Witch is Liv.
Yep.
Yes. Side note, I want to mention how Rusev impressed me shutting up the fans. What chance by showing respect to Jerry the King Lawler. That was underrated.
I agree.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Excellent.
I thought he did really good. It was pretty cool what he did, I thought.
This guy's on to something. Yeah, you heard it here first.
I don't know if I'm on to something. I just kind of, threw stuff out there and see what sticks to the wall.
So, I think that's pretty much it, guys. That was all of NXT and AEW. I think both shows were good. I think overall NXT did win this week, though. Just because of the ending. But if you had to pick one, which show are you picking?
I'd watch either one.
Yes, but if we have to pick one, of which show did better this week? I think based upon the fact...
That was a good point, though.
that the ending of AEW was a little bit lackluster compared to NXT, I have to go with NXT.
Well, because I think
I understand the placement
put their
of everything.
big spot in the middle, and then...
I get that. But
Mr. G can tell the future.
I think
WWE weird storylines.
I think that NXT.
We'll see if it comes true. Then you can say I can tell the future.
NXT won this week.
I would say NXT's ending was better, although the Pac and Moxley match, I kind of had an idea what was going to happen there, but I would say that the middle of AEW is better than the middle of NXT. So. Gun to your head, which show would you pick? I didn't see AEW.
NXT.
I suppose if you're looking to have a show ending because that's what sticks with people, I would say probably NXT. But again, I thought the middle of AEW was better than NXT. And both shows were good.
I agree, both shows were good, but we have to pick one. NXT won this week.
You're a wizard, Mr. G.
So, guys, I think that's it.
We are going to work on getting our internet fixed. Hopefully, we get it fixed and everything goes good. Everybody, thanks for coming in, sticking around, even though there were some issues. We appreciate it. You guys make the show great and fun and awesome. We will be back Friday with our SmackDown recap.
We're getting 2K20 in the mail tomorrow, I believe, so we are going to attempt.
So make sure you follow us on Twitter, because we may throw out something, video, or may just do a live show.
We got through a show without Maven's rants.
We got through the show without Yes, we did. We had a semi rant. It wasn't like a regular.
Sort of ish.
This was dope and fun. Hope you guys get the internet thing worked out. Hit the like, people. Peace. Yes, definitely hit the like. Appreciate it. Make sure that you, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We love all you guys. And make sure you follow, like I said, follow us on Twitter. Or hit the little bell so you know when we go live, because we may be doing some other stuff here soon.
We may have some other live streams for 2K20. We might have some videos for 2K20, some action figure videos, some just all-around stuff. So follow on Twitter.
Yes.
At Maven Gleam.
Yeah. And the possibility of maybe expanding into other
stuff.
Shows like NWA or, things like that.
So.
With that, we are out. Thanks, everybody. We will see you on Friday. Peace. Thanks for sticking around. You guys are awesome.